my bum though?
Hello, Popcorn Junkies. She just asked if you can see her bum. If there's a mirror somewhere, maybe there's a reflection just in that. If someone can do that thing that they do in Blade Runner where they blow up a shot.
I haven't got my bare bum on, but I haven't got any trousers on.
Are you just trying to titillate us?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I didn't even know you'd started bloody recording.
Well, okay. So this is a trailer reaction for a film called Faux, as in fee-fi faux fum. Faux.
I stole the blood of an Englishman.
Yeah, it stars.
I ground his bones to make my bread.
And then I think I'd go to bed. This stars Paul Mescal, who we love.
We adore.
We adore him. He's currently, obviously, he was due to star in Gladiator 2, which they've had to put on pause due to the writer's strike, actor strike, etc. He was brilliant in After Sun, nominated for an Oscar as the sort of single dad, absent dad in that indie film. And this is fun, and it stars Saoirse Ronan, who...
Haven't seen her
for a while, but also like two massive Irish talents. In fact, the last I saw her, she was in that sort of what they called whodunit sort of comedy, See How They Run, which I didn't think was that great. But we're huge fans of Saoirse Ronan too. She's one of those actresses that you think, oh, I've had enough of her, and then you see her again, you think, no, I haven't had enough of her. She's brilliant. Exactly. So Paul Mescal.
I think it's because she's so intense.
Yeah, I think you're right. Paul Mescal and Saoirse Ronan brought together in this film. Now, strictly speaking, genre-wise, this ain't going to be your cup of tea, nads, but it's what they call intelligent sci-fi, insofar as it presents a sort of predicament or a dilemma, and in that sort of sci-fi dilemma, it then reflects on things like life, love, relationships, and what have you. They play a married couple. It's set in the not too distant future. They run a farm together, and all I know from the description, it's based on a book, so if you've read the book, you'll know the full story. But as I understand it, a visitor comes from the government and insists that Paul Mescal must leave in order to conduct some research about helping humans live somewhere else in space or whatever. But then they leave someone or something to keep Saoirse Ronan company, and it's within that I think all the existential shit starts to kick off.
So does he bug off then?
I think so. But let's have a look at it, shall we? I'm sincerely hoping that two fabulous actors opposite each other don't cancel each other out.
I was going to say that. That can happen sometimes.
It can happen. It can happen sometimes, and I'm a little bit concerned if I'm honest. So let's check this out.
Pen? Expecting anyone?
I need to have an intimate understanding of your marriage, the good and the bad. I promise it's confidential. It's between you and me.
Do you feel happy here?
Of course I'm happy here. Aren't you?
Do you feel you know how she would react in every situation?
I've always had this fantasy that there's something else out there for me.
Do you want to live mundane lives, or do you want to be part of something special and unique? You've been selected to live up there.
Okay, well, you're wasting your time because we haven't even been on an airplane. She'd hate it.
I should clarify. I'm talking about you here, Junior. Only you. We're going to ensure Hen has company while you're away. We're going to replace you.
I don't want a robot living with my wife.
Do you really want to leave her here all alone, day after day?
He doesn't really see me anymore. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you this.
I encourage you to use this opportunity to act on your instincts.
Whatever we decide, we'll be together.
That was a curious journey of a trailer, because at first I was thinking,
In the middle, I was like,
I thought, what's the
I'm
point?
not going to like this.
Yeah, and
This
then...
is going to be too silly.
Yeah, and too sort of arbitrary for the sake of arbitrary. And then it kind of gathered speed, momentum, and intrigue. I mean, what the hell happens? Is it as simple as they leave a replicant of him to be with her, and he turns and twists? And why are they investigating the nature of their relationship?
It's a little bit silly, you know.
Right.
So I'm worried about the silliness.
Where's the silliness?
Well,
Just putting 2065.
2065, and you've got the Star Trek machine.
Star Trek.
It's got Star
I love
Trek.
Star Trek machine.
And, you know, he's got to go off, and why would they choose him? He looks like a bit of a miserable drip.
And would they have really not been on a plane if there's this much tech and they're not that surprised by being asked?
No, it's not 2065. They've got to go to 2065.
No, they're not travelling in time. It's set in 2065.
Well, he's got to go up there in the silly
Yeah,
ship.
but just when you go up, you don't go backwards or forwards in
Oh.
time, do you? You just
Was that
travel.
supposed to be 2065?
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to have farms in 2065.
But they're not going to look like that.
Maybe. I mean, that part of it, I don't mind. The bit I got really confused by and intrigued by was all the other sort of people in the set. It felt like a film set. It feels like there's
the
a
problem
fiction
was
being created.
We were given nothing to understand why he, who looked like a bit of a drip, was chosen
Right,
and where he was going, why he
right.
was going. Because it looks like to me, we just said no. We didn't know what the risk was for him saying no.
No.
I mean, suppose that will all be revealed in the film.
I'm struggling with the arbitrariness of it
Yeah.
somewhat.
Yeah.
And I'm never a fan of a character actor pressing a key on a piano in that manner. It
That
never,
was a little bit worrying because that was a bit
cliched.
stereotypical.
That was a bit
Cliched.
cliched, yeah. Especially as we're hearing the ding. That said, I want to give it a go though, because it's not often you get something
Well,
that
'cause I
nibbles at
love
the-
them.
Yeah, I love them. It didn't feel like they cancelled each other out. And
If I had to read that trailer
yeah,
and I didn't know it was there, I'd go, oh my god,
but then it
I'd
wouldn't be.
rather die.
Then it wouldn't be a trailer, would it, Nance?
No, but if
Yeah.
I was given the script
Right.
as a trailer, I'd say, no, sorry, I don't want to do it. I'm busy. I'm doing other stuff.
Yeah, like hiding my arse
I'd turn
from
it,
the screen.
I'd turn it down if I was the
Would you,
actor.
based on that?
Would go,
Well, I tell you what I quite like. I like seeing Paul Mescal play against type, seeing him be a bit nasty and a bit angry and that kind of stuff bubbling out of him.
It's nasty.
Well, no, there was a moment there he was punching walls.
Yeah, but he was nasty to himself.
I don't know. What do you think, guys?